Okay, so here's the thing. I've already done this. I've already beaten this guy without being damaged, which is pretty sick, right? Like, holy fuck, right? Oh, I should, like, skip through this. Wait, what the fuck? Who's that? What? It's only chapter 3 and we're already seeing this guy? I thought this was gonna be like a late game reveal. Excuse me? What? Just fucking... just doing some dumbass shit, really. Okay. So, I'm gonna go into my strategy for every... This will be fun. This is a good idea. I'm gonna go into my strategy for every single attack. And I'm not gonna get this. I'm not gonna do this. Like, this isn't gonna happen, right? I'm not gonna win this in... like, today. Like, it's really hard. But here's what I do. First of all, this first attack seems really hard, but the hitboxes for both you and the stars are really small, so it's like way easier than it seems. I actually somehow got like insanely a lot of tension points, so I can use Rude Buster. Now here's the thing, right? Damage really does matter, because you can end the fight quicker than you think. And if you end the fight, if you do enough damage in time, you don't have to deal with as many attacks, and that's just going to make it so you do this quicker. Okay. Now, I didn't get a chance to talk about the one attack that I really wanted to. I'm just going to play it out. You know what I mean? I'm just going to play it out. This one... Oh, there's so much to say about every attack. Okay. I'll do some multiple attempts, obviously, and I'll go through when I have time. This one, I don't watch myself, I watch ahead. I'm looking way off to the right, and I'm, like, matching, predicting. And then that move is not so hard. Like, the ending of it is pretty easy after. I've heard that it was really fucked up in a patch before this one. This one, go to the corners. This saved my life when I figured this one out. You have so much more room if you just go from corner to corner. That attack becomes so much more manageable. It was never that hard, but it went from like a 50 to like 70% completion percentage if I got to it, to especially like the later versions of it. It went from like a 50 to 70% of the time I get through it without taking damage to a 100% of the time. No, more like 90% of the time. Once I figured out, just go from corner to corner. Also, you can tell how close you are by how much damage Rude Buster is doing if you hit the command. Now, here's the thing about this attack. Do not stay in the corners. Stay a little bit away from the corners, because you'll have way less time, and then you have to pay attention to the slice in the middle to figure out where to go. You see how there were two coming at me? See, there were two coming right at me? Well, the reason why I was kind of maybe fucked if I didn't have enough time is because I was all the way in the corner and I have to go. Just don't stay in the corners. Stay in a position where you can easily, if there's two in a row on the bottom, you don't have to move 2 teeth's worth, if that makes any sense. Just don't stay in the corners, and that makes that so much more manageable. So you see I had 142. As soon as you do 150, you're there. You're golden. So we're making good progress. This one again, I don't look at myself, I look a little bit ahead of myself. It's not so hard once you do that. Now, this is the point when if I got to this point right here, where I'm standing right now, if I got to this point without taking damage, it became a try. Because this attack is the fucked up attack that pisses me off. There, see, I got hit. Oh, that's the hardest part of the whole fight, I'm not kidding. That attack right there, for some reason, is just so bonkers. Because, okay, but here's my strategy for it, okay? Just so you have a little bit of something, right? Oh, okay, let's do this. Corner, got hit, doesn't matter, because we're already gotten hit. Just go corner to corner, and you'll have to adjust like that. Sometimes you'll have to adjust, but it's just way more consistent that way. You have a lot more space, you have a lot more time. This attacks, another one, seems really, really hard. That, I feel like I got unlucky. Once you reach this point, just go in a small little circle. Again, I'm getting hit a lot, because all these strategies, it's not like these are 100% like you win for sure buttons. This is a really fucking terribly difficult boss fight no matter what you do, so fuck, bro, like, what do you want from me? I can't give you the 100% keys to the kingdom, and it still took me hours and hours and hours of attempts, even once I'd figured all these strategies out. So here we are, though. Unless I don't do enough damage because Chris is dead, but I did 150 with Rude Buster. As long as, yeah. Okay, so this last attack, is tough. Usually I do use the hold breath maneuver. I'm probably gonna die. I do usually use the hold breath maneuver with Chris on this. This is when I save it for. But let's see if I can do it without it. The thing about this is positioning. You have to be in the right position because this attack is fucked up. That right there. If you get past that without getting hit, you're in not the clear, because that's hard too, obviously. I just died to it. But if you get past the, that's the hard part, is being in the perfect position for that. And it's way, way easier if you use hold breath on that part. So that's when I use it. And you can call me a pussy if you think that using hold breath at all makes you bad. I think that this is enough of a challenge that going any further would have diminishing returns for my own level of satisfaction. So I'm just going to call it where I did it. So yeah, so those, there's more strategies to uncover because I was talking so much. So again, this one seems really hard. Just remember, the hitboxes for everything is pathetically small, including your own. Now, by the time you reach this point, you already know that, but still. Okay, then this one. Go perpendicular. You see it? Go right, upright, left, down, upright, down. Go perpendicular to the one that's red. And if you can't because you don't have enough room, then be quick on your feet. Like, you think about what direction to go first. Don't just go like whatever you think first. You have time more than you think. It becomes really, really tough when you're surrounded by that ring that moves. That's the hardest move, I genuinely think. That's the move that killed the most runs for me. Everything else I got down fairly consistently. And the very last like screen clear attack too, before I started using hold breath on it, was also extremely difficult. And hold breath, even with hold breath, it's no walk in the park. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Oh! Oh! Just go corner to corner. Oh! That was close. Holy fuck, I screamed. See, sometimes it fucks with you, and then you're like out of whack, you don't know where you're at, and then you gotta really think on that. This whole boss is about improvisation. You can't just follow a script, you know what I mean? Just like anything good and fun. Oh, see what I mean about the hitboxes being small? That was like halfway inside me. Didn't even feel it. Didn't even touch my spots. Okay, hold on. So remember, see where I'm sitting? I'm not in the corner, dude. Girl, I'm not in the corner. I'm in like the 3/4 position from the top, but I'm not in the damn corner, and it makes all the difference in the world. You have so much more time to think and dodge and adjust. Okay, so again, a little bit ahead of me. Not looking directly at me, just a little bit ahead. There you go. I don't know if that's going to help you. Honestly, the biggest advice I can give is to ignore my advice and just find what works for you. These are just like ideas maybe for you. See what I mean? Like, I'm just like, so often did I reach that point and then be like, here's a real try, and then that one would kill it. But you know what? We're going to play it out. Maybe we can one-hit this boss. I really don't predict that I'm going to actually do this. I'm not going to try for too long, but I have done it before, I promise. Hopefully my gameplay right now is evidence of the fact that I am capable of doing it. Because I really want to do this without getting hit, because it's fun when you do. Because it looks like it should be so much harder than it is, but you just go in a little circle. Okay, that was crazy. I didn't really have room for a little circle, but I still dodged it anyway. Just go in a slow little circle around, I promise. It's not as bad as it looks. Okay, just go corner to corner, corner to corner. Yep, just like that. Nice and slow. And then you're like this, you go around. Not so bad. Do one more fucking spot of damage. Okay. So, now, act, hold breath. Just attack, just attack. I could defend, doesn't really matter. I just want to kick his ass a little bit more. Okay. So, go to the right here. I like going to the right. You can again, just figure out what works for you, but I like going to the right and then right. Yeah. And I go straight down. And there you go. I just one-hit it. So if it wasn't for that one attack... Now obviously... Oops, don't do that. Just defend and then die on purpose. This is the attack, by the way. This one right here. This is the attack that you're trying to avoid by doing enough damage, because this one is crazy. Adding diagonals into the picture is like, what the fuck? You're pissing me off when you add diagonals. Thankfully I figured out that you have to do enough damage, so I've reached you don't have to deal with that move. You're safe, but still, it's fucking crazy. Well, let's keep going, because I got a one-hit attempt, so fuck, dude. Like, we got a real, genuine chance of doing it again here. And without not very many attempts, either. I'll give it one more attempt, how about that? Because I don't want to sit here and do it again. I'm very content having done it once. I'm not gonna go like, now I'm gonna do it, and do like every move, and I'm not gonna like hit it. You know, I'm okay with what I did, because what I did was insanely difficult. Man, I should be like a fucking professor. It was so fun to just go into my methodologies. I'm looking for a career path. Anything. I just want anything to stick, because I don't know what I'm doing. Bam, bam. Okay, that's enough singing, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. Just corner to corner. Oh, almost got me. That was the biggest like thing I figured out. The biggest like knowledge that I learned was that corner to corner technique. Because that move again was like, it wasn't the hardest move, but it would get me pretty decent amount of time. And it went from being one of the scarier moves to one of the least scary. Still scary, of course, because no move is not that scary. I was in the corner, wasn't I? Didn't follow my own goddamn advice. Okay, so tips for that crazy move that always gets my ass. Wait. Because I do have some. So this move, this next move. Also, all the moves are in the same order, that's how I know. This next move. Move as late as you can. Oh my god, I did it. Not out of the woods. Of course we're not out of the woods. No one even suspects we're out of the woods because this shit is fucking hard, dude. Okay. 3 more moves. This one's hard, dude. Part 3 of this move is hard. Okay. I'm not getting to do my like circle maneuver on that. Okay, last one. Okay. Starting to get a little breathless, even though I've already done it. It's not as bad as it was. Last time I reached this point on the actual, like anytime I would reach this point without taking damage, I would like, okay, I'm starting to feel it. A little shaky, but we got this. We got this. I just did this without taking damage, and it's okay if I do take damage, because whatever. It's cool I even made it this far. There you go. And that's how you do it damageless. Kaboom.